All right, so this is Chris Sports Rundown. We got Chris back in the building.
He's back.
The best in the business. We're the Weird Ones podcast. We got Keenan in the building.
Yo.
No, I say yo.
You didn't copyright yo, my nigga.
You gotta say something else.
Yo, my nigga. What's happening?
All right, we got Lindari in the building.
Present.
We got Johnny in the building.
What it do?
All right. Just to introduce everybody, just in case you tune in for Just the Sports, we got
Nobody
you on
does
lock. Your weekly rundown on the sports.
Tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe and vibe. What Keenan say? Let me take the glasses off. All right. So like, subscribe, comment on the video, reply to all comments.
Serious.
Is that enough?
Right there. Yes.
Yeah.
Damn,
right.
we was on our second topic last week.
I was on a roll.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking about last week, we're gonna recap.
Go ahead.
Last episode, the No Chris Sports Rundown. Tune into that first.
Was you
Then
tight
come
when
back
you
to
saw
this.
that title?
No, it was cool. No, it was cool. It's what it is. I was out the building.
McCarty took your spot, man. It was fine.
It did. It was cool. I
that
rocked with
funny?
McCarty. That was pretty funny.
Oh, okay.
That was out of respect.
Because I am the Cuba Libre King. Shout out to you, boy.
You like
We got one right
the most self-glossingest guy, man.
Got toot your own horn, bro. You heard it here first.
I'm the best in the business. I'm the Cooper Libre King. The nigga that made Cooper Libre is the Cooper Libre King.
All right, we're not talking about that. We're talking about sports.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
So the last episode was great, but as I tuned in, I took some notes. Which I could have did better.
Okay, we listening.
Wow.
All right, man.
No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, so we had the. Hold on, let me get my notes.
Here we go with this shit.
He has his notes pulled up on
So,
his
hold on,
computer
you guys-
and his phone, bro. That's weird.
So you
It's
guys
the
had
same
talked
app.
It's a
about.
double on.
It's the same app.
I got them both here, man.
It's the same thing.
Hey, one's in dark mode, one's in light mode. Come on, man.
What we got?
No, y'all interrupted me, but you say, "Come on, man." That's
Come
a
on,
double
man.
entendre.
Come on, man.
All right, so we talk. Shout out to Bill Russell. R.I.P.
We said that.
RIP to the home.
We they retired his number. We didn't retire his number, but they retired his number to NBA.
Yeah.
They did
So,
that.
But Lindari was kind of like, why? Right?
Yeah.
But besides all the accolades that he had.
Okay.
Probably had Escalades too.
You think Bill Russell had an Escalade?
Definitely had
I
a
think that
Cadillac
was a
something.
diss. Did you say Escalade
It was a
last
legend.
week?
No, they didn't have Escalades back then, did they?
This nigga just died.
Oh, okay.
What are we talking about?
I mean, but he probably had a Lincoln though, like a Navigator.
But he one of those like Morgan Freeman. Like I've seen him like old pretty much my whole life.
Because he's been old your whole life.
You're right.
How old was he when he died? 40?
He was
80.
88.
88?
So he was
He lived a good
44
life.
when you came out the sack.
You're right.
You said he was 88?
Yeah.
48.
No,
He was
48.
40. I'm like,
yeah.
my nigga ain't 44?
Adding. You're trying to make me die.
He gained 4 years in 2 weeks.
And
All right,
that cruise of
anyways.
age, you boy.
Nigga aging like
So,
milk.
there are some stat lines that were mind blowing to me.
Go for
So
'em.
the man had 23 points, 51 rebounds in a game, 27 points, 49 rebounds.
Okay.
28 points, 49 rebounds.
Okay.
29 points, 43 rebounds.
We thought Robin was like the greatest rebounder ever.
No, I know
20
that.
points and 41 rebounds, all in different games.
Okay.
So like besides the accolades, like that's
Those ain't better stats than Wilt Chamberlain, though.
Nah, I've been
we
saying
didn't retire his stuff.
Bill's the real GOAT, man.
I mean,
Been saying that?
Yeah.
Bill is the real GOAT.
I've never heard you say that.
I haven't heard you.
Do you think that for real?
Well, if it comes down to stats and what he's did, like that shit's crazy. Ain't nobody did no shit like that. What he got? 11 chips?
Wilt Chamberlain did that.
He got 11 chips? Who got 11
but
chips?
Wilt Chamberlain's stats are better. Bill Russell has more championships. Michael Jordan has the stats and the championships.
He ain't got 11 of them.
No, he don't.
But Bill had the stats and the championships too, though.
Bro, I'm gonna have to look up his stats. I
They
think
was
he averaged
doing
like
some crazy shit back
13
then.
and 16 or something like that.
That's decent though.
It is. But Jordan was like 30.
8 1 year. Like nigga averaged 38 points for a season.
That's wild.
Wilt Chamberlain averaged 50 for a season.
Yeah, they knocked Wilt though because of the people he was playing. Like they have video evidence of this nigga playing like 5'8" guys.
So what was Wilt's number?
I just know like he has
His
all of
jersey
the
number?
His
records.
jersey number.
Oh, I don't know.
13.
I don't
I was talking about retiring another jersey number.
I said Jordan. Like,
Yeah.
let's retire Jordan.
I think that's
for
gonna
sure.
I think Will Chamberlain.
maybe
was
when
13.
Jordan dies,
Check
that'll
me.
be in consideration.
Was he 13, big dog?
Damn, why he gotta die though? He can't get his flowers now.
Was he
I mean,
13?
that's what happened with
see.
Bill, though, right?
Yeah, it was 13. Boy, fucking Rain Man. Over there.
I did get all the jerseys right last week, didn't I?
So then I thought it was kind of crazy that Johnny knew who Sidney Crosby was.
Yeah, I know who Sid the
Sid
Kid
the Kid?
is.
That's kind of wild. Said the kid.
Hold on.
They called him the Michael Jordan of hockey.
So like, Wilt Chamberlain averaged 50 and 26 in one season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody should have did the Nancy Kerrigan on this motherfucker.
Really?
Boy, if you get me from 50 and 26 for a full season,
All right. Anyway, so then I also thought Keenan had every right to ask Johnny what a pavemaker was.
that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then Serena Williams as the GOAT. I don't know why we're making the tennis person a GOAT. Because, like, no matter how good someone is at tennis, they'll never be as good as a wall.
You thought about that shit all week?
No, I'm just saying, like,
and I missed the joke.
I did too.
all I heard was you disrespecting black women.
no, not at all.
Black women need to be
Protect our
protected.
black women, nigga.
And was he talking about the truce wall?
You don't think Serena Williams is the GOAT?
The greatest tennis player ever, but is tennis considered the greatest sport ever? That's what would hold her away from it.
Wait.
What?
Is
So,
tennis
so are you
considered-
just saying like you wouldn't have her on like your Rushmore?
No. I mean,
So
we talked about that before.
what sports are you taking then? You just taking basketball, football?
And baseball. He loves
Basketball,
baseball.
football, baseball.
He be putting them baseballisms on IG.
Probably a couple basketball or a couple football.
No,
over
what's your
adding
Mount?
another
What's your,
sport.
what's your Mount Rushmore of sports?
We discussed that before. I don't want to go into it right now.
Well,
'cause
you
I'll
going to
probably-
last week? You might as well go on to that.
Baseball.
I would take baseball over tennis.
That's the sport with the least amount of athletes out there.
Baseball is the toughest sport
It's the toughest skill to hit a ball. That's
to
it.
hit a curveball.
Yeah, that's
Coming
the
at
toughest
you, a
skill.
curveball coming at you at 90 miles per hour, a curveball. You could not hit that in your life.
That's
you
a
could probably
skill.
not hit one
That's a
in your
skill,
whole life.
Chris. But that is a skill.
Yeah.
So you
You
think
talk
at,
about
100,
athletes.
at 100 curveball pitches, he couldn't hit one?
No.
Oh,
90 mile an hour
eventually,
curve.
are
I
they
don't
all
think
going to be
you could.
90? Are they all going to be 90?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get it timed up eventually.
I don't think
After
so.
25,
No way.
I'll get it.
There's no way.
Yeah, somebody.
They're not going to be home runs. They're going
I
to be
think
dribblers.
everybody here would get it.
Or you could bunt.
I think
Get
everybody.
that.
I think everybody here can hit at least one.
Now, if you had a pitcher like going curveball, slider, fastball.
I'm not gonna hit shit.
I'm dead out here.
I mean, but that's what they do though in the real game.
That's true. But I think that's more of a skill.
I think Serena Williams was great in her sport, but I just don't hold tennis to that regard.
That's fucked up.
So is Tiger
Anyways.
Woods a goat?
No, Tiger Woods is great, a GOAT golfer.
Bro,
I wouldn't hold golf up there.
golfing is harder than baseball.
I think so.
But you could be John Daly hitting a golf ball.
You could be Sandoval playing baseball.
Pablo Sandoval.
Yeah, that fucking bear.
I mean, that's true. He was. They called him Kung Fu Panda.
And then what's the pitcher that was there forever with the Mets? That was the Dominican
Yeah, I see him.
Pedro?
Bartolo
No.
Colon.
Bartolo.
oh
Colon.
yeah.
I used to say that. nigga
And they had
Rocky
CC
Rama.
Sabathia before he
CC
lost all his
Sabathia.
weight. They called him a Cookie Crisp Sabathia.
Baseball is full of like just dudes,
David Wells. He was
just regular
David
dudes.
Wells. He said
He-
was drunk.
he pitched
pitching it.
a
He said he pitched a
perfect
no
game.
Yeah, a perfect game.
Drunk?
Drunk. Yep. He said it himself.
If you pitch a perfect game drunk, don't you gotta drink it before we?
I would be drunk.
I'd never
would.
be sober pitching.
Yeah, you gotta chase that.
But
You
Babe
gotta
Ruth
do
was too,
that.
though.
You gotta do that until it don't work.
Oh yeah,
It's just like the whole like dirty sock joint.
Yeah.
Or if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you's a hater. Serena Williams is a goat, bro.
To each his own though. You can't be mad at somebody
But she
else's
is.
list.
She's GOAT tennis player, great player. But I'm more so against the sport, not against her. Wow. Is that fair?
No, it's not.
My counterweight is
Serena,
off.
Tiger, Patrick Mahomes, Jordan.
Oh God!
Straight up.
Next topic.
Straight up.
Can't hate on nobody's list, man.
Like we
All
wear
right.
tennis shoes.
All right. Y'all talk about me. Y'all talk about me.
But they got the joke though.
All right. Mine wasn't a joke. It was just a fact.
That was not. It wasn't no fact.
It was a fact. All right, anyway, so the biggest news that y'all missed on a championship caliber team was the Deebo Samuel signing. Shout out.
Because you weren't here, we had the liberty of not saying anything.
Okay, so
The San Francisco 49ers signed a running back. Woo.
Anyways,
I thought we get this out the next day because we want to stay current.
yeah,
But
but
you
still
went-
we could talk about it.
We went back to last
We
week.
went
It was a
talk
good
about it.
fact.
We wouldn't
It's a
talk about
championship caliber team.
We
One of the
talked
biggest
about
stars
it.
in the NFL.
We
Best one of the best playmaker in the NFL.
We talked
Who?
about it.
Deebo Samuel. Right?
Did Tyreek Hill retire?
Oh my god.
Come on, man.
Did he retire? Did I miss
Is he
did-
doing half the things Deebo's doing?
Did he retire? Did I miss
All
it?
right.
Did I miss it somewhere?
So I don't want to go over the whole deal or whatever, but he did have an incentive in his deal. If he runs for more than 380 yards in the season, he will receive a bonus of $650,000.
That's a sweet fucking bonus.
Yeah,
380 yards.
380 yards.
Rushing.
Rushing yards. If he fails, but scores 3 rushing touchdowns, he receives 150,000 bonus. So the incentives are capped at 650,000. So if he does both, he'll still receive just that. So last season he had 365 yards and 8 touchdowns rushing.
They're trying to make that boy a running back.
So they not, but the incentive is there to where like, hey, if we want you to play running back, you're gonna play running back.
Wasn't he complaining about doing
I'm gonna be honest,
both?
that's not enough incentive.
They said he was. I mean, those were the media reports before, but obviously at the end he's gonna come back and say that he wasn't complaining about that. We don't know if he really was, but he said at the end, I was never complaining about that. I'll do whatever the team needs.
Do you think that's a good incentive?
I think it is. I think it just shows that the 49ers can use him whatever they need him to do.
Does that wear down his shelf life?
Exactly.
But it's just a 3-year deal, so that's a great deal for the 49ers.
He could be done in 3 years.
He'll be 29 at the end of the deal. He could either get another deal, a huge deal from another team,
He ain't gonna be worth nothing after y'all gonna use him all up.
but that's a good deal for the 49ers.
That's true. But
Yeah.
if I'm Debo,
That's a
I'm not
team
signing
friendly-
that.
it's a team-friendly deal.
It's true.
Wait, what was his total deal for? It wasn't like that was it.
71.5 million, 58.1 million guaranteed. Highest
what,
for a wide
3 years?
receiver ever. Yes, 3 years. And I think DK got 58, so they were kind of petty. They put
Highest
58.1. Yeah,
Okay.
Highest guarantee for what?
a
For
wide
a
receiver.
I'm gonna say ain't nobody got more than no.
That's still Tyreek's
Deshaun.
deal was like 120 guaranteed.
No,
No,
yeah.
his was like
DK
it
got
wasn't
whole
120
team.
guaranteed.
The whole thing is guaranteed after next year at the beginning of the football year.
No, Tyreek Hill's was like it was really a 3 for 75.
50. It was like 50 was guaranteed as soon as he signed the paper, and then the other 70 is guaranteed once the NFL year starts next year.
I'd have to look at it. Because I thought he had
So
a
he's
4th-year
gaining
deal.
20
he was never
million
going to see.
guaranteed, or he's gaining 70 million guaranteed.
No, the deal was 120. Mm-hmm. It was 4 years, 120. Mm-hmm. And they were like, once he signed the dotted line, 50 million was guaranteed.
50.
And then next year, once the NFL seasons, you know how the city has
The
fiscal
fiscal
year.
year, yeah.
Once the NFL fiscal year starts, he's guaranteed the rest.
50 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
No, that's
I'd have signed
120.
that shit in blood.
Shit, that ain't bad. I guess I just
I don't
want-
know, but
If it's guaranteed,
what
after
you
the
like?
season,
It's,
He like that ain't bad.
like, nigga, that's great.
I'm like, what?
man.
What you got? What's going on? He like, it ain't nothing to sneeze at.
I mean, he signed for a little vending machine money. You know what I'm saying?
I guess he can afford these gas prices.
All right, next topic. So y'all mentioned Kareem Hunt. He asked for a trade. But I thought the better player asking for the trade was Bears linebacker Roquan Smith. So after no new deal was done, he still reported to practice for the first time since the start of the training camp on Saturday. So he actually said that, hey, I'm going to play out the last year of my deal, my rookie contract, and go all out and bet on myself. What are your feelings on that?
They gonna franchise him.
Do you feel? I feel like that was obviously the Bears didn't want to trade him, but he was the better player, like the more of a playmaker than Kareem Hunt. Like he would have been a hot commodity on the trade market. I feel like the Bears could have got a quarterback S type deal for him. A young
Not a linebacker.
linebacker like him.
Not a linebacker or a running back, honestly. You probably give up like a quarterback type deal? What are you talking here? Like three
Well,
first
maybe
round
not
picks?
that much, but like a couple of draft picks. Like, I mean, he's proven himself somewhat.
It'd be like a first and a third, first and a fourth, or some shit like that, probably.
What did they give up for Khalil Mack?
That's a good question.
I don't remember, but an edge rusher, you know, you get money for them. Edge rusher, cornerback.
But he's actually been
tackle.
playing middle linebacker for them. Last season, he played middle linebacker.
He is a middle linebacker.
Well, yeah. He's better off the edge. Like, obviously,
Roquan
speed.
Smith?
Yeah.
Not like he's not rushing the passer.
He can. He's great at it.
He's not. He's not. Like, nah, he's not. They gonna get. I mean, if they're to trade him, they get like a first and a fourth, a second and a third, or something like that. But he's like he's worth it to just keep.
Yeah. So the Bears did the right thing, even though they're gonna go whatever you said, 2-10. I mean, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Not 2-10, but that don't even 2-15.
What's it? 17 games.
Yeah.
So 4
Yeah.
13 there all day.
The Bears?
Who's gonna be better, the Bears or the Lions?
The Lions.
Okay.
You think?
Oh yeah.
I know Keenan was showing
The Lions got Goff, and he's
little
better
love for-
than the Bears quarterback.
Justin Fields.
Yes, he's better than Justin Fields.
I don't know.
He is better than Justin Fields
I think he's got a few more weapons than Justin Fields.
for sure. The Bears' best receiver is Moody.
Yeah. And he's a slot receiver.
What?
Mooney.
Moody?
Yeah.
Yeah, same difference. Don't even matter.
Darnell.
He got 1,000 yards last year though, but this year he'll probably get 1,000 again in 4 games.
He's got that on his tablet.
He's literally doing a fantasy draft.
That's why I was laughing. I'm like, that nigga pulled that out a little too quick.
Giant don't care.
Nah, I just put out some great information.
You're supposed to Google something.
But is
I
it,
did. Khalil Mack. They gave up a lot for him.
But
2
is
first
it-
yeah, I saw
rounds.
that.
Is that
But this
violating
was
the
the
sports
Bears
rundown
deal.
if you're having a fantasy draft? During a sports
I mean, he can do whatever he want to do. He can look at porn if he wants.
So that Bears deal for Khalil Mack was 2 first rounds, a second round, and a 5th round. And they got a 2nd and a 7th back.
That was to get to the Bears, but
That was to get to the Bears. The one to go to the Chargers that they just gave up, it wasn't really much.
Yeah,
a
'cause he
second
was
round
older
and a
and
6th round.
Had a couple not so good years in between there.
he's still gonna probably be a beast for the Chargers.
He is.
Fucking bastards.
Throw the air while I take a drink.
No.
All right, next thing.
Segment.
All right, so Deshaun Watson, after Roger Goodell and the NFL went against the judges' 6-game suspension, wanting a full season suspension,
Full season.
they agreed on 11-game suspension and $5 million fine.
I thought it was funny that he went from missing 6 games and playing 11 to now missing 11 games and playing 6.
Okay. I'm glad you thought into that.
All right, man. Continue with your fucking sports rundown.
Nah, but anyway, Deshaun Watson also has to comply with treatment and recommendations of a third-party behavioral expert to be reinstated. So his reinstatement is contingent upon that.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean,
And if he doesn't, it'll be further discipline.
He's gonna do it.
yeah.
I'm just I'm like, what am I going to treatment for? I didn't do anything wrong though.
But
He
Roger
said that.
Goodell called him a perv.
A perv.
Yeah.
Like a R. Kelly perv?
Yeah.
Like a monster.
Like a monster. You right.
I know
Johnny.
he said he was
That
a, he was
exact
a
word.
predator.
Yeah.
He said he was a
Predator.
predator.
He pulled out law and order
Okay,
words.
sorry, it wasn't perv. It was
Heinous.
predator.
Okay, something like
you're right,
that.
right. I don't put words
Heinous-
in his mouth.
Heinous and egregious.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck Roger Goodell, man. Like, how's it heinous and egregious if I'm paying for pussy? You know what I'm saying?
Unwanted, though.
What did they
Oh,
do?
he didn't rape nobody, man. I keep
didn't.
saying that. He didn't
What
rape
did they do
nobody.
to Robert Kraft?
Nothing. Told him he couldn't come to the game for like 6 games.
That's right.
That's and
And I think them women were like fucking sex slaves or some shit.
Yeah, they were like
At the orchid,
Asians.
whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Fuck Roger
It was
Goodell. I hope he
massage
fall down
parlor
some
too, wasn't
stairs.
it?
Yeah, but he went to like a brothel massage parlor. Asian orchid type shit.
so he ain't do nothing different than Deshaun did.
Deshaun Watson Lear was like, yo, like if y'all gonna do it, y'all gonna do it. And it's like, I do it.
He was
Far
like,
as
you
we
don't
know.
have to, but you could touch it if you want. It's right
Yeah,
there.
like he didn't force nobody to do nothing. Kraft didn't force nobody, but you was
Bro,
definitely paying for pussy.
the internet is
too.
going crazy over this, though.
But it was
They
like,
truly believe
how-
like, he raped these girls.
but how many like 20 whatever women took the money? So that how How tough was that for you if you wanted money?
Didn't they settle?
that.
Didn't the
Settled.
All the three.
the Texans settled out with
Yeah.
27 out
All
of
of
the
them.
30?
Yeah.
And they tried to sue the Texans too for allowing him to do it.
Which I thought that was crazy.
I
too.
just, you know what? Honestly, I want him to get sued because I want him to go to court so they can say, well, what did y'all allow him to do? Like, what did he do? Because that's the biggest thing. Like, we don't know what they saying he did. Because as far as I know, nobody's like, no, he like violently fucking raped me.
2 grand juries were like, we got
That's
nothing.
what I'm saying. Nobody was like, Deshaun Watson raped me.
Grounded and pounded him.
I haven't heard that. So I don't like what am I going to treatment for, man? And then it's weird because Deshaun Watson, even though he settled, he came out and said, yeah, I still maintain my innocence. I didn't do anything wrong, but it's just time to move forward with my life, my career.
Yeah.
Right? Then what the fuck are you going to treatment for?
I mean, it's kind of like, I got this hernia right here. You know, just rub that in there right there.
He's like, man, I just want to be done with this shit. I want to go back to playing football.
Yeah.
He like pussy. That's all.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Tevin Campbell's different.
Chris, really, nigga?
I just don't think you can take a deal where they say you gotta go like treatment and shit like that, man. They treat him like you're for real predator or some shit.
Yeah.
And that ain't cool.
But, yeah.
Because at the end of this 11-game suspension, I guarantee they're going to say, oh, Deshaun Watson didn't do this, this, and this. He can't be reinstated yet. Maybe after the year is over.
Or he's probably going to invite the few that didn't say anything to come rub him up.
No. So they did ask the Cleveland Browns, and they said they already have a plan in place for when he needs to get a massage.
They going to have somebody overviewing it?
No, they probably just going to pay her to shut the fuck up.
That's true. All right, anyway, so next thing, Robert Kraft kind of led us into this. Patriots' second-round rookie wide receiver, Tyquan Thornton, has suffered a collarbone injury and could be out 8 weeks. What school, Lindari?
Tyquan Thornton. Baylor?
Good call. He caught a TD pass in the first preseason
You owe me a
game.
Monaco for that. You know
No,
that.
I don't.
Bullshit. You called it
This
out
is
on
live on the air.
You called me out in front of the world.
That's just showing the chemistry, man. And he's had a good camp so far. But does this just keep replaying Patriots' bad luck with wide receivers?
No.
Like they've drafted a good rookie, and he goes and gets hurt. And then what you guys said about playing your players in the preseason, obviously second round rookie, you're going to play them. But I felt indifferent with that. I don't want to play my players in the preseason.
You don't want to play your rookies in the preseason?
I will play my rookies, but my Patrick Mahomes, my Justin Herberts, you're not playing any preseason.
Why?
Because it's like, what do you need to prove? Like,
You got to get timing, though.
it don't matter. Timing will come.
You don't want
Yeah,
time
you don't want time to come when
And
the games count.
you're already that good. Timing will come.
No, Patrick Mahomes is that good.
They not
That
getting
rookie wide receiver don't have timing yet, though.
But also, other teams aren't playing all of their stars.
You don't need
So your
their
time is
stars,
not coming
though.
against their stars.
You don't need their stars. You just need them to be going full speed, balls to the wall, trying to make the team. That's all you need.
I'm not playing my players. Sorry.
Then
If you prove it.
Then you got a bunch
If
of
you prove
unproven players.
So
you
what's
find
the
out-
difference?
If you prove it, I'm not playing.
So if you run out there week one and the first play you lose your player for the whole year,
But
Tom Brady.
that's different because that's when it counts.
it don't.
But
It's still
that's
the same.
That's
It does.
worse.
It's still the
But you
exact
don't know
same.
though. But it's still less of a chance for them to get
It's
hurt.
the
No, it's
exact
not.
same.
It is.
Chance.
It is because it's less minutes that they're playing in the game to get hurt.
So you might as well not
And
play
then-
them at all until the playoffs.
But
Until
it-
you losing. Shit.
But and then in the preseason, they not even playing full speed because they're like it's the preseason.
They
That's
ain't
why a
playing
lot of
full
them get
speed.
hurt.
Who's
I'm
not
about to say,
playing
I
full
saw
speed in the
full
preseason?
speed.
A lot of them don't. You watch a preseason game?
I just
Yeah.
watched the preseason.
Yeah.
I just
I
watched the
watched a lot of
Chiefs.
them.
I watched Patrick Mahomes play balls to the walls for a whole 2 drives yesterday.
Scored on both of them.
Yeah.
Run it up. Jakob.
Against and a lot of those are backups that he's playing against
No.
because they're holding their stars out.
But they just got to get his game legs on.
You might say, you know
I mean,
what,
that's
I don't
fine.
play Rodgers. if
That's
you
a
want it,
different
whatever.
But like even Patrick Mahomes,
But like Patrick Mahomes got a whole new group of receivers though.
that they've been playing.
So you
in
got to
camp.
get him out there, get some timing and shit.
But it's
They in the
different.
hotel chilling together, hanging out. They getting chemistry
that's
together.
chemistry. That ain't
That's
timing.
chemistry,
though.
but it's,
I don't
yeah,
care.
you got to play on the field.
I mean, that's-
Game time speed.
It's different. I'm not putting my players out there. So
When everybody comes back from injury, they have a bad game in the first game, or they didn't play up to their normal potential. But I just got to get my game legs under me. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're talking about, right?
Some teams, like if you a bottom feeder team and you say I'm not gonna play my, these people, whatever. You probably got an easy schedule, but like if you, the Chiefs, the Niners, the Titans, these teams that with the big schedules, if you the Chargers, you really don't have the luxury. Like I'm gonna go into the season.
Maybe
we'll
Herbert.
get our timing down over the
Herbert's
first 2
on the
weeks.
fence about it. I probably would throw Herbert out there, but like Mahomes, that's just my opinion. I'm not putting.
It's just a situation thing. Like if Mahomes still had all the receivers from last year, and they said I'm not gonna play Mahomes, I'd be like, whatever.
They still running the same routes. It don't matter.
But it's
still
not
the same
day.
plays.
It's the different day down.
They like
Tyreek
VSG,
ain't down there somewhere no more.
But Valdez Scantling, he's coming on to my system. I'm not getting used to him. He's getting used to me.
How does he get used to if you ain't?
Y'all
got to
get used to each other, bro.
They play every day. They go to work 9 to 5.
That's practice, man.
Man, but you still practicing against your first team defense.
No, not like that though. It's not like you thinking it is, man.
And even your first team defense is even tougher because they know what you're doing.
They
They know
don't know
most
what-
of your playbook.
No, man. You gotta get against somebody
So-
else. This is embarrassing.
Johnny's
Shit
spilling
getting
his
crazy over here.
I'm not
Anyway,
with that.
but that's cool. We could be indifferent on that. I was 3-1.
You wrong.
I'm
You're wrong.
Okay, that's cool. All right. Anyway, I threw this in here because of Johnny. Broncos wide receiver Tim Patrick suffered an ACL tear at practice.
It happened. That's what I'm saying. That leads back to my
at
point.
At practice.
In practice is uncontrollable. You got to practice.
It's all
Everything's
uncontrollable.
But it is controllable. If they hurt in the preseason, why'd you put them out there?
Dude,
Gotta practice.
You can still get hurt the first play of the real season.
So why'd you put him out there in
But
practice?
you could not, though.
You could not get hurt in preseason.
Wait, why does Tim Patrick need to practice? He played all last year. He was good enough.
Well, he's going to practice.
You ain't got to practice.
But
just
you don't
watch
need to
film.
go out and play in
Like
a
the
preseason
preseason
game.
is like literally practice.
Full speed practice with somebody else.
It's happened. It happens. It's football, bro. People gonna get hurt. It happens every season.
Now, I'm not saying you play like Patrick Mahomes 4 quarters in the preseason. You can do like you did. Yo,
Yeah,
2
of
drives,
course
you
not.
look good, you
Of
look
course.
sharp. Go on, get up out of there.
He's
Chad
probably not
Henning,
gonna
let's
play
go.
this weekend.
No, he won't play a single minute this next
Yeah,
game.
he
I
ain't gonna
bet.
play nothing this weekend. Next weekend.
And then I also want to talk about the Dolphins, how they had the ruling against them where they had impermissible communication with Tom Brady.
Gave up the first round pick, didn't they?
Yep, and they had to give up a first round pick for that. How did you guys feel about that? I thought that was kind of like harsh. Just because they invited him on a boat, on a
Can't
yacht
be tampering
Bro,
out here,
in
bro.
the
what
ocean,
they
you
said.
tampering.
You
We're
can't be
not about
tampering
to
out
act
here.
like that. Like they just invited him to a yacht party.
And then Brian Flores said he didn't want to go.
Yeah, Brian Flores told us.
And that's
all
why he
along.
was kind of out the door like, you got to go.
Brian Flores said they tried to pay me to lose. Then they tried to pull this bullshit. I'm a man of honor, integrity. Can't do it. So yeah,
Can't win with him. But you can't win without Tom Brady.
No, they probably won't.
Nah.
I mean, it's worth it. You lose a first round pick, right? But just say if you got Tom Brady though, it would have been worth it.
Yeah. But you didn't get either. First round pick or Tom Brady.
Yeah, but I mean, if Tom Brady would have came, you'd be like,
And a
we
future
on, we
third
good.
round pick. A third round pick is kind of crucial too.
It's all crucial, but you got to take chances.
That's kind of a harsh penalty, though.
No, it's not.
You don't think that's a harsh penalty?
No, I mean they could have did like 2 first round picks for all I gave a fuck. You shouldn't be tampering.
Johnny?
I don't. I think it's fine.
You
And
think
it wasn't
fine?
like they tamper like, yo, we're gonna have this guy call this guy, he's gonna call his agent, just see how he feels about this. They were bold, like, no, Tom Brady, like, no, you come on the yacht.
Come kick it with us on this yacht.
Yeah, they could have been like, no, your agent, like, yeah, his agent reps this guy on the team. We were talking about this other deal for our 4th round corner. They like, no, we don't even need your agent, Tom Brady. Let's talk business. Come on, TB12.
TB12.
They give him 3 first round picks now.
Give them all to the Buccaneers or the Patriots?
So
They just lose them.
No, I know, but I'm
they
just talking
lose
about.
them.
He sounded like he wanted to give them to somebody.
they should have to give them to the other team. Honestly, if you
To the team that got him?
if you tamper with my player and then you get fine picks, I should get those picks. Right? That should be the way it is.
And then they actually said, I don't know if you guys saw it, but Dana White said that it was a deal to where Tom Brady was going to the Raiders.
Oh, Tom Brady and Gronk.
Yep. But John Gruden messed it all up.
That sound like John Gruden, bitch.
Yeah.
ass.
Now, if everybody's a perv, he's a perv.
John Gruden?
Yeah.
I thought
I
he
don't
was
think he's a
racist.
perv.
I didn't know he was a
think he's a
perv.
Come on, bro. You can't you listen.
All right, maybe he's a
throwing that
racist, not a
around really willy nilly. Like
John, I don't think you're a perv, bro.
You're racist.
you gonna get allegedly.
Allegedly, you right.
Nah, them niggas that had the emails on.
I'm gonna get sued.
Yeah.
Nah, because legal team got us.
No, I did not.
Are you?
What?
Linder's our lawyer.
No shit, I am.
You carry a pepper
It's important to carry that pepper.
in the courtroom.
Everybody knows.
Like, listen, Your Honor, I think this is bullshit. I hope you feel the same way. Just set that right there.
All right. On to baseball. Y'all didn't talk no baseball without me.
You better say something about this.
Don't want to talk about.
We're not talking about Ohtani. We were talking about Juan Soto. Juan Soto
The dopey?
was traded. No. That's next.
Okay.
So Juan Soto was traded from the Washington Nationals to the San Diego Padres. So the Padres traded a lot of their youth talent. I'm not going to go over all the players because y'all probably don't know them. But
I don't even know the nigga you talking about.
Juan Soto.
so Juan
That's a
Soto,
fact.
he's
Right, gay hot.
Nigga, I thought I
he's
heard
short.
short guy.
He's short. He not Jose Altuve short.
Elin Derry short.
Short.
Well, yeah, wait.
No, he not Lindari short.
Let's just put it on the record, bro. I'm not short. I'm over average
okay.
height.
Anyway, he's probably the best young player in the game right now.
Okay.
Juan Soto. So the Padres traded for him. So they're going all in. They trade their whole farm system, all their top young players. And then Fernando Tatis Jr.
Dopey.
tested positive for PEDs and was suspended 80 games.
Wait, does he play for the Padres?
Yes.
Well, that sucks.
So literally on the verge of him coming back from his fractured wrist that he hurt before the season, he was about to do a minor league assignment and come back and play with them and join the team, and they probably pretty much would have an unstoppable lineup. And they've traded all these young players to get Juan Soto. He does this.
It happens.
Wait, it's
It
80
happens.
games though. Like
80 games. So basically
Half a year.
They
he's
ain't got 80 left, do they?
no, so he's suspended for the rest of the season and the postseason, which they probably will make. I mean, they're a good team.
oh shit, I forgot.
And
They
he's
already
suspended
playing.
for the beginning of the next season also. Like the whole 80 games.
Oh fuck, it is what it is.
How much they got
They'll
left?
probably
'Cause I
only
know
miss like 20
September-
games next year though.
Yeah, I think.
Well,
probably
no,
like 10 or
September-
something. It's like it was. Yeah,
We got
when this
what?
happened, it was like 70. It was a couple weeks ago, so it was like 70 games left.
Oh, so he can still get back
No, he's out for this season and the postseason.
if
No.
it's 70 games
70.
left.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
said when this happened,
Yeah,
it was
so
7.
next
So when they
season,
get to the
he'll still be 10.
postseason, if they get to the postseason,
No, ineligible for postseason.
Why?
Like done.
Oh, they just like postseason don't
Yeah.
count towards your suspended games.
Yeah. Out of here.
Oh, baseball.
baseball
games.
crazy,
Yeah.
crazy.
Especially with PEDs.
I'd be like, no, these count, my boy.
Well, I'm like, so what are these games then? Like, you know, if I can, if they
It's
don't
a
count,
game.
can I play in them?
My team is playing. It's a game.
Yeah. So he's like, here's a game. It don't count for my suspension, and I can't play in it.
Yep.
Whatever. I mean,
I'm suing. Me and the Baseball Players Association,
crazy.
we storming.
I thought they had a good union.
What's the baseball commissioner name right now? We storming his house, bro.
Dolph, whoever knows that shit.
I don't know. I haven't
Come on,
known
Chris,
since
who
it was
is he?
like
All I know is Adam Silver and Roger Goodell.
Bud Selig.
I haven't known it since it was Buzz.
Pete Rose.
Well, let me
Johnny
see.
got it though.
Let me look that
I
up.
still got my notes up.
I still got my notes.
All right, what else you got, Chris?
Nah, that's all I got though. I always got to end with baseball. You know, throw.
Why do you got in with baseball?
Because I got to throw a little curveball in there.
Rob Manfred.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I
You
do
right.
recognize that name.
I knew.
I don't know him, but I recognize the name.
No, I knew.
You know, they
I
talk
should've
about it.
known.
You knew that?
Yeah, on the spot, I should have known that.
Okay.
But I didn't. I
Being
failed.
that you're the baseball guy, you should have known that.
You right.
And you
right,
do our
right.
sports.
I do the sports. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Janky.
He makes $17 million a year.
Oh shit.
17 and a half.
Paid from by the owners.
That's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right though.
It is. I'd be like, nah, get me up there with the NFL, man.
How much Godell make a year?
Like 50.
Oh,
Million?
Yeah.
Well, they make way more. Like, have you seen an MLB game lately? Nobody's in the seats. How you gonna make money?
So why are you putting it on the rundown?
Because it's still a major league sport.
that nigga spit.
I didn't know Robert Kraft was Kraft. I
Like-
didn't.
My nigga is crazy over
Like
here.
ranch and
Hey,
shit.
you literally just said he was spitting, and he gonna say that. Come on, Johnny.
Like I didn't know that.
Ah, that's crazy.
Y'all
Like,
knew that?
It's like you don't think Hunt is like Hunt.
Hunt.
No.
What
I
about
didn't.
Heinz Field and shit? Like,
Didn't put it together. No, I didn't.
Oh, that's crazy. Woo, Roger out here killing it. 63.9 a year. I'd be like, fuck that, I'm going to football. Fire him.
I'm gonna be the assistant commissioner for football.
He get paid every week like the players.
No, he get paid throughout the year.
If you getting 63.9 million, I don't care when it hit, nigga. I'm good.
I can't spend that fast enough, bro.
If you still looking at your bank, you like fucking up.
If you drop that once a year, I can't spend it fast
Like,
enough.
if he get paid every week, that's 1.2 million a week.
I mean,
taxes.
yeah,
With taxes,
52 weeks in a year,
You
you
might
know.
see 875.
I still complain. The government just be taking shit.
Like, do you have a house note with that kind of money?
No. Unless you bought like some crazy mansion.
If I ever heard that Roger Goodell house got foreclosed on,
Yeah.
I'm gonna clap.
what
He
you-
deserve it.
He doing coke.
What could you not?
sure.
What
Yeah.
could
You
you
probably do
not,
coke anyway, bro, with this
Yeah.
type of money.
He right.
what could you not do with
And he got a big old
$875 a week, bro?
He got a big old red nose too, so
Rudolph.
So you said he just snorting it up.
definitely.
He gotta be above reproach, bro. He can't be out passing out discipline and you a goddamn fiend.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Somebody blow.
What if Roger Goodell was?
Hey,
They be like Roger. We was just in the
Hey,
scene.
The NFLPA would have like people like stalling this.
What
dude,
if Roger Goodell snort coke? He's beating bitches at home, and you passing out these sentences.
Boy, they were hang Roger.
Or if he just
infamous ex NFL commissioner.
he at home getting massages in his
The
room.
Players Association like, yo, the commissioner can't do
Hey,
discipline
and
no
then he
more.
kick her in the ass when she done like Kareem Hunt.
He did not kick her like that, bro. I stand by that, man. Kareem Hunt didn't kick her like
Nah,
that, man.
I thought he should have stayed, but after that Javon Belcher shit, it was over for him.
Yeah.
Javon went too far.
That was tough.
You think?
Yeah, you right.
say
It was
so.
no coming back. Yeah, Javon went
Johnny,
too far.
What the fuck?
It was no coming back, bro.
I'm literally
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Javon
Bruh.
went too far, bro.
like
that was tough.
I remember right after that happened, bro. I was over in that neighborhood where he was renting that house. At.
Yeah, we was like.
I think I was with
still
you.
over there. I'm like, that was the house right
Yeah, I
there.
think I was with you.
Yeah.
Over some pussy?
Niggas be soft out here though, bro. You would think though, if you made it to the NFL, like I'm just a regular nigga, and I done had a good run. So if you made it to the NFL, you would think you had a great run.
Or if you Irv Gotti.
That's
He
true.
tight still.
He's still tight. So if he's still tight, I can see somebody else being
I'd
tight.
be
I
tight
guess.
over Shawnee though.
I don't.
It's 100,000
There's
million.
a lot of
billion
Shanties in this world.
It
If you
is.
Irv Gotti,
It is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
If you just anybody walking around anywhere, like,
yeah, but like if you Irv Gotti, like us sitting on this couch, we don't have a chance at Ashanti.
Wait, hold on.
speak for yourself.
Wait.
Fam,
The only nigga that should be contesting that is this nigga.
he don't.
Wait.
If I saw Ashanti in Hollywood,
Hey, this nigga Chris Reese
I'm
wears glasses
suing.
like, bitch, please.
this one of Reese's.
Bro, you don't have a
She
shot at
seen,
Ashanti.
hey, she ever seen Blue Eyes like the ocean?
I'm sure she has, Chris.
Shoot, not like Dean.
And from her past dating experience, I don't think you are tight.
I mean, you're right, but hey, it's always new.
My nigga Chris gonna get a tanning membership.
Are we on this? Is this sports or not?
You right.
Close
We
it out.
didn't move into music.
Close
My
it
bad.
out.
There you go. Close it out. Man.
All right, we appreciate y'all tuning in to the best in the business, Chris Sports Rundown. Check us out next week. Yeah.
We'll
See
have
you
some
later.
fresh sport topics next week.
Ashanti don't fuck with
He
you.
didn't
Yeah.
get any new topics.
Well,
this
because
week.
I had to cover up for them last
didn't.
week. But
I just thought about it. How dare you?
You didn't. I'm like, this nigga's pompous.
God.
I'm just saying, I gotta keep it.
Narcissist?
I gotta keep it the best
It
in the
was a
game.
little narcissistic, don't you think?
It's some people that I mean,
hey, take me out of here.
it's
I don't want to talk about
hey,
it.
I'm talking to you. It's some people out there that only tune in for their sports updates. You know,
But
So
you
I
didn't
gotta
give
keep
them no
them in line.
updates.
I did.
Not one.
Everything that y'all missed, I tuned them in for that.
They had 7 days to go check those facts.
No, but they might only tune in to us.
It's just still going into like the
If they
sports.
get on the internet,
We're on the internet.